There was a time, years ago, when they were making generic taxis for London and for Brussels, everybody. Their taxis were horrible to look at, horrible quality, and horrible design. But today, these guys have climbed up big time that they are picking a big fight with Tesla and the Volkswagen Group. And today, they've built this beautiful BYD Seal U. And over here is the BYD Seal U, and I have to say this has to be the most attractive BYD model I've ever seen, and we're going to talk about it right now. Now this BYD Seal U costs 42,000 euros. Is this good value for money or not? We're going to find out in a moment, everyone. Now for the front design, something very unique has just happened. They've employed a very simple front instead of having those pretentious grills, everybody, like they've had on the ATTO 3 and the BYD Tang. It just didn't look right, but now with the simplicity, it looks beautiful. In fact, to be honest, it looks far better than the BYD Han, because you get the bigger space right here. It looks great. Then you get a little camera right there indicating already that this has a 360-degree parking camera and parking sensors at the front and at the rear. Despite the beautiful looking front, why do you get those fake grills right there? Now, as we approach the rear design of the BYD Seal U, it is painfully obvious they suffer the same problem as other BYD models and other Chinese car manufacturers. The problem being that they tend to draw too much inspiration from other competitors. And this is the same problem with the Japanese competitors and the South Korean competitors. Care to explain to us what are these fake air vents for, BYD? Now this electric motor produces 160 kilowatts and it has an autonomy of 420 kilometers. Now the exciting part, everyone, the interior of the BYD Seal U. Alrighty. This looks beautiful. In fact, I'm going to confess, this is probably one of the best interior I've ever seen so far from the BYD brand, everybody. It looks absolutely stunning the way they've gone about it. I'm very impressed. And it looks far more desirable. It looks far more organized. Everything is easy to read, easy to use. Now, both front seats get electric seating adjustment. That's already a first positive point I've noticed, and I like how I can have my arm right here, because this part right here cocoons you. And it's well built. It's no nonsense at all. It doesn't even budge, guys. This is great. The quality is great. And now steering adjustment. You can move the steering wheel up, down, in and out. Wait, to move it in and out, it's good, but to move it up and down, there's not much of a setting right there, but it's fine. Now the door handle is a bit funny. The inner part is plastic, but the outer part has this squidgy leather to it. Interesting. Speaking of leather, the seats and the fabric right here throughout the interior is all black leather with green stitching to them. That's a very interesting part, and this is the first time I've ever seen a car manufacturer use this tone of green. That is pleasant. I like it. Original. Oh my goodness. They have glasses holders. That is great, everybody. And then you even get a panoramic sunroof. This is excellent. I like it so far. Now, the feel behind the steering wheel is good. The only problem I've just noticed, everybody, is the lack of identity. If you are looking for a cozy interior, which is very well equipped, this is the car for you. But if you're looking for identity or relatability or status, this is not the car for you. I'm just going to tell you this already, everybody. But when it comes to technology, this car is ahead. I mean, look at this. An infotainment system that rotates. This is such a cool feature. And this is, I think, the BYD is like the only brand that has this feature so far. And then for the rest of the interior, I like the presentation of the window buttons. All 4 windows are automated. Excellent. Now, when it comes to the steering wheel, it's good. It's got this leather wrapping, which is a bit on the firm side, but it's easy to hold on to. It's pleasant, everybody. And then the instrument cluster is digital, which is excellent. Needed, though. And then also you get additional practicality solutions right there, like a little storage space and a card holder, I believe. Pleasant. I'm impressed. Yes, I did mention practicality just now, so let's cover it. Oh, right. Cup holders, which are adjustable. That's great right here. Now, just beware. If you have a big drink right here, it gets in the way, you know. So like when you want to lean your arm here, you get this big drink. It would be better if the cup holders were further here. You do get a little pad right here. This is your wireless telephone recharge, if I'm correct. Not sure. Then you do get additional storage space underneath, where you get a charging port and 12-volt socket right there. Just, it's not easy to reach because this whole thing is above right here. So yes, and then you get this central console storage, which is very deep, guys. Wow, well done to BYD for that. The practicality solution is there, but the way they've been designed, that raises a bit of a question, guys, because, you know, there's a reason why car manufacturers put cup holder all the way there. Just saying. The glove box, everybody. The glove box is completely plastic, but it is easy to reach from the driver's seat. I'm impressed. Now, just another thing I'd like to remark is, why do you need huge door handles, guys? Come on, BYD. It's so cute, but at the same time, come on. Anyways, now lastly, I just want to cover the door bin. The door bin is good. It can fit my cup. Great. Now it's time to check out the rear seats of the BYD Seal U. All right, so everybody, acres of space for my feet. It is great. Although, beware, if you stretch your feet, there's something underneath the front passenger seat which your feet will make contact with. So just be careful. Otherwise, knee room is very spacious, it's plentiful, and the back of the seat is squidgy. So if ever your knees make contact with the front passenger seat or the driver's seat, don't worry, it'll be a cozy ride still, everybody. And then also, well, you can adjust the back seats. You can even have it go until some way. Well, there's a way to adjust this back seat, everyone, but otherwise it's very nice. The headrest is still on the firm side, but you get a lot of headroom. Now it can be different for everyone. Nice beacon of up lighting, handle right here with coat hooks. Great. The part which I really like, cup holders. The cup holders are adjustable, everybody. How amazing is that? Especially for a long journey, this is just what you need. And you even get a nice view outside. You do get air vents right here. You get charging ports on there, and you get a little micro storage space. And backseat pockets are good. They're a bit on the firm side because it's leather. The door bin can fit my cup properly. That's good. It's average for its segment and its price. Now it is time to check out the boot space of the BYD Seal U. First, I want to cover the boot lip, everyone. You get the hard plastic right here, a flat entrance right here, easy to put luggage inside, but it should be noted that there is this diagonal going on right here, and the body paint right here sticks out quite proudly, so you do have to lift your luggages and be careful you don't touch the body paint, but at least it's not vertical like a boxy design here. And the boot floor, everyone, I just hope it's adjustable. Yes, it actually is adjustable. This is excellent. You can adjust it. Now we cannot put it down completely at the moment, but it's still adjustable. That's what I like about it. And there's additional space on the side. Wow. So here's my conclusion of the BYD Seal U. So for a price of 42,000 euros, I have to say that this BYD U is great value for money. It's one of the best value for money electric cars you can currently find, especially given that this is a crossover SUV. It's also family friendly, everybody. Option list that was endless, technology that was on board. Now, it is true that in terms of infotainment system, it is not on par with what the German competitors offer, but it is still something interesting nonetheless, everybody. Now, if you are looking for value for money and family friendliness, this is a car for you. But if you were expecting identity, status, relatability, something that's interesting to drive, this can be an okay value for money car. It's a selective taste, all right? It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea for logic reasons. And honestly, BYD is not alone in this regard. And of course, I have to express my opinion. I love this BYD Seal U. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos that are on the run. I will see you all next time.